Welcome. We've missed you all. Happy Valentine's Day and all that good stuff. Well, this is Qualita, Carlana, and Amoya, and we are Build a Sister Up. We're here for our 10-minute talk. Thank you all for joining us. We missed you all. We've been gone, little vacation, but we are back. We are back. So thank you all for joining us. And we're going to get right into our 10-minute topic. You know, we come on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but if we're on a little vacation, we won't be. But we're going to get right into our 10-minute topic.
The 10-minute topic of tonight is relationships. Would you rather stay single, get married, or just date? And I guess I can go first. For me, all of the above. It just depends on what stage I'm at in life. Right now, I am okay with just dating to see if marriage is in the works for me. But on the flip side, if I do get married, I still would want to date. So I would date and be married. But right now, also, I kind of am enjoying being single while dating.
Well, what do you think the benefits of all of those are?
Well, the benefit of staying single, you can work on yourself. You can learn what you want, learn your likes, learn yourself. You know what I mean? And you don't have to answer to anyone. You don't have to sit there and try to worry about anybody's whereabouts, try to worry about, is he out cheating, try to worry about, what they're doing. You can just focus on you, get yourself together, date yourself, take yourself out. Don't have to spend extra money on anybody or anything like that. The benefit of being married, you have somebody there. You have someone you can confide in. You have a best friend. You have someone you can love on. Have someone you can just talk to there. And the benefit of dating, you can just date just to see what's out there. Date to see what you actually want. Have fun, just explore.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback and agree. I guess it does depend on which stage of life I am in. If I am just having fun and working and trying to build a career or trying to just get to know me, yeah, I'm just gonna date. And it depends on what stage and what age I meet someone that I'm like all in for. I would probably want to marry them, most definitely. So if that ever happens, I probably wouldn't want them to get away, I guess. So I would probably want to be married if he proposed. Yeah, I would probably want to be married to him, no matter what stage I was in. And if you said single, married, and what else? Just dating?
Mm-hmm.
Well, single, married, just dating. Single as in you don't date?
Right.
Single, like, yeah, you just by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's times I would want to not date. So those times are when I just don't feel like it, when I have too much going on, or just when I feel like it's nobody out there. So yeah, it depends on the different stages and ages.
I agree. I mean, all three stages are good. It's good when you're married to find somebody that you're compatible with, preferably somebody that God sends you, that way you all can have good conversation and, things flow, but you're going to still get into little arguments, spits and spats, Now, dating, to me, it gives you that chance to date other people because, sometimes you don't know what you want. And being single, it gives you a chance to get to know you. So I agree. And it depends, like you all were saying, it depends upon what state you are in your life, depending upon, if you want to be single. Some people want to be single. Some people like to be single. And there's a lot of people that are looking for someone. So it just depends upon who's coming your way, because you never know, And then on top of that, where can you find somebody good at? Sometimes you don't know, you know. You can find somebody good at the grocery store, I don't know, at church, at the mall. It just depends upon you. So it's all good, you know. Just be happy. Either way. Either way, that's the main thing. You have to be happy with you no matter what. You know, if you're married, be happy. If you're single, be happy. If you're dating, be happy. And if you're not happy doing any of those, what does the pastor always say? If you're not happy doing what you're doing, you ought to quit. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I agree. To piggyback off of what Carlitha was saying, no matter what stage you are at, if it's single, if you're married, or if you're dating, to just be happy. And just because somebody is single doesn't mean that they are happy or that they're not happy. And just because somebody is married doesn't mean that they're happy or that they're not happy. And just because somebody is dating doesn't mean that they're happy or not happy. So you never know anyone's true internal, how they feel internally. So you just have to be happy within yourself, be kind to yourself, love thyself, and you know, just be happy with whatever stage you're at. And nobody is better than the next. Just because somebody is single doesn't mean that they're better than somebody that's married. Just because somebody is married doesn't mean they're better than somebody that's dating, and vice versa for all of them. So yeah, just be happy with the stage that you're in life.
Because I've heard a lot of people that are married say they want to be single, and people that are single say they want to be married. So the ultimate goal, you got to be happy what state of relationship you are in. Be happy with it, you know. And if you see somebody that is married, you know, don't talk down on them. And if you see somebody that's single, don't talk down on them. You be happy with what you're doing.
Veronica says, I like being single, but maybe one day married. From what I see, marriage and relationships take a lot of work. I agree with those three stages. I like the dating phase. I don't like when we're in relationships or marriage, then the dating part stops.
That's true. I've heard that too. Some people, they get married and then they stop dating, or they stop liking each other, you know. So then people start to feel, well, what was the reason why I got married, you know? If we're just gonna go back to being roommates or act like we're roommates. So yeah.
I agree with the group. I think it's whatever relationship at that time I find myself in is best for me. If I'm single, then I learn how to like myself. That gives me opportunity to know me and to be content with who I am. If I'm dating, I hopefully will find someone that's after I know what I like. Because sometimes when you're dating, you really don't know what you want because you don't know you. So if you can find someone after you've discovered who you are and date, that's wonderful, which would lead into marriage. It's too bad because many times people do find someone that they want to marry and it just doesn't turn out right because it's just not the right person. So it's best whatever level you find yourself at to know what level you are. Are you ready for marriage? Are you ready to date? Sometimes you want to date and you're not ready. The best possible situation is knowing you who you are when you're single. Then you can actually discover which avenue or what's best, which lane you should be in. And it takes time. It really does take time. But I'm glad, I think you cleared it up, Miss Moya, when you said, even when you're dating, I guess, Kolana and Kolitha, you're saying that if you're married, you will still date. So meaning you're not going to go outside the marriage and date one, but you're going to date your spouse. Is that correct?
Correct. You still wanna, or if y'all don't. But for me, if I get married, I still want to date my spouse. I still want to be very much in love with them and fall in love with them over again every day. So I still want to date my spouse.
And that's where love will come in, at knowing who you are. Because if you two have a lot in common, that's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, wise words. Thank you. Fast up.
All right. This one was a lovely topic, and it's centered around Valentine's Day for the month of February, talking about relationships, which is very fitting for the month of February for Valentine's Day. It's also the month of Black History, though. But thank you, everyone who's tuned in, who's watching, who's commented. We definitely appreciate you commenting. As always, if you missed us live, you can go back and watch the replay. Leave some comments below. Let us know what stage you're in, or what stage you would like to be in, whether single, dating, married. Do you still date when you're married? Are you still single when you're married? Because some people are that too. So is it like I'm single for the rest of my life, but then you have a band, whatever. So thank you for everyone who's tuned in, who's watched and commented. We appreciate you. We'll be back Thursday. We hope you guys join. But as always, just remember to build bold, build better, build brilliant, build a brother up, build a sister up.
Bye.